Modern urban life makes it easy to be surrounded by millions of people while remaining entirely isolated. We drift past each other in transit, locked in private routines and increasingly detached from both our neighbors and the physical environments that sustain us. In the dry, rocky hills and valleys of central and eastern India, however, a different social blueprint persists. This is the home of the Gond, Baiga, and Santal tribes. These communities practice a tradition that upends the usual expectations of worship. Rather than directing their reverence toward distant deities, their most significant annual festival centers on the veneration of human effort. The festival is called Karam. As established by this bold Hindi text, the name refers to a dual concept. It represents both grueling physical labor and the destiny or fate that results from it. By framing every ritual around the physical demands of agriculture, Karam functions as a practical system of survival and social engineering. The ideological engine of the festival is a folktale about two brothers, Karma and Dharma. Together, they personify the tension between hard work and blind luck. In the myth, Karma's wife grows careless and begins throwing away grain, an act of blatant disregard for the harvest. When Karma leaves the village in response, the region immediately falls into ecological and social collapse. Drought set in and the community fractures. This story demonstrates that fate, or dharma, remains inactive and powerless without the initial catalyst of labor. Fate only generates a positive outcome when it is physically connected to human effort. Eventually, the brothers reunite. Upon returning home, Karma plants a branch from a sacred tree, restoring the balance of the land and bringing prosperity back to the village. This story provides the moral foundation for the festival, teaching that prosperity is a harvest reaped only through disciplined collective effort. That discipline is applied practically through the Jawa ritual. As seen in this woven basket, seeds are planted in sand and nurtured until they are vibrant green sprouts, allowing the community to test soil fertility days before the festival begins. These offerings are decorated with yellow flowers and cucumbers, placed on stands to honor the Karam Devta, a literal personification of the agricultural cycle. The centerpiece of the celebration is a branch from the Karam tree, brought into the center of the communal arena, or akara, for all-night veneration. Retrieving this branch requires absolute environmental discipline. It must be cut with a single strike of an axe, and is never permitted to touch the ground during its journey to the village. These ritual requirements institutionalize a specific ethic of restraint. They transform the maintenance of the forest into a mandatory communal duty. The festival reaches its climax when the community gathers to move as a single unit. These women, in patterned saris, are physically linked together in a communal line that stretches across the square. Their steps are synchronized by traditional wooden and blue-painted drums. The mandar and dol provide a rhythmic heartbeat that forces hundreds of individuals into a shared collective pace. The circular formation has a specific geometric effect. It places every participant at an equal distance from the center. In this rhythm, distinctions of age or status are subordinated to the needs of the collective movement. This public unity is reinforced by private devotion, seen here in these hands joined together in prayer. Sisters observe strict fasts for the prosperity of their brothers, adding a layer of familial cohesion to the broader social bond. By linking arms and fasting together, the community builds a horizontal social network designed to withstand external pressures and internal fractures. Industrial mindsets often prioritize extraction. The Karam philosophy, by contrast, is built on a foundation of reciprocity and protection. This practice provides a local, tangible application of the Indian concept Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the idea that the world is one family, and that family includes the land itself. In the paths winding through these hills, communities maintained a balanced relationship with the landscape, proving human labor can partner with the environment. Ultimately, the tree and the dance communicate a single conclusion: collective effort is the only reliable source of prosperity. In a world facing isolation and environmental instability, Karam's lessons are urgent. Survival requires us to link arms and move in a unified rhythm.